welcome.
We hope enjoy the video.
Hi, good afternoon, Diana. Please tell us something about you.
Hi Laura, yeah, I'm co-pilot. Now I'm working for a Wingo company. Wingo is a company from Copa Airlines, Panamanian company. And no, that's it. I'm working for Colombian Air Force 10 years ago.
There does your dream of being a pilot come from?
Well, my father worked for Colombian Air Force, so in that moment my father showed me that amazing career, and I would like to make that.
Okay. For me, it's my dream now.
Okay, beautiful. It's an excellent career.
That was the difficult of studying this profession, well, academic or economical.
Yes, well, I studied in Colombian Air Force, so in that moment it was so difficult for me academically because it requires a lot of skills from the pilot, and it was so hard. Economically, not too much because it is for Colombian Air Force, but for civilian pilots, it's a cheap car. It's an expensive car.
Tell us, how was your first flight?
Well, my first flight was as a co-pilot in Copa Airlines. Was to La Habana, Cuba. So it was an international flight. It was a good experience for me, excellent experience, because fly to international countries is different, and it was amazing.
Which was the first airline you worked for?
Well, I started in Colombian Air Force. In Colombian Air Force, I flew to different places in Colombia, and I worked as it's a Casa 235 airplane, and then I decided to quit off from Colombian Air Force, and I started started to work in Copa Airlines.
Okay, Diana, what plane have you flown?
Well, when I was working for Colombian Air Force, I flown Casa 235. It is a medium aircraft, a medium size. And then when I decided to quit off, I started in Copa Airlines. I flew Embraer 190 for 5 years, and then I started as a co-pilot in Boeing 737, 700 and 800 now. I was in that. I have been in that airplane since 12 and 18.
Okay, in Airbus?
No Airbus, no, because Copa Airlines has in that moment only Boeing 737.
How difficult was it for you to learn English?
Well, I started from my school, very a little child, and then I have to practice, and for my career I have to study English. I have to present different tests each 4 years or each 6 years, and I have to be ready for answer anything in the cockpit or something with a passenger that I have to deal with that. So I have to study, continue. I have to be study every day.
There did you study?
Study English?
No. academic?
Well, when I am aeronautical administrative or business it's a business career. I studied that, and I recently did my specialize in alta gerencia.
What motivates you to get up every day and go to every flight?
My motivation?
Yes.
Well, my big motivation is my son. My son loves aircraft, so when I was working, I tried to take a picture to show him every day different planes, and he loves. So it's my motivation every day to wake up and go to work. And as professional, I think that make a good job, try to do the best thing from me, and give excellent service to the passenger, always without safety flights, and try to make different dreams, because we have a lot of passengers that have dreams like know the first time the beach something, or try to connect with his or their family. So it's a beautiful career because we are connecting dreams.
Diana, thank you for your time. I appreciate that you share with us your experience.
No, Laura, it's a pleasure for me, and I hope that your dreams come true.
Hi, my name is Geraldine, and
My name is Marcela.
okay, nice to meet you.
Geraldine.
Marcela, tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm Marcela. I'm 29 years old. I'm flight attendant. I'm working for Avianca.
Oh, that's where is that your dream of being of a cabin crew came from?
Well, I start in my house when my mom says that she don't like too much to go to parties, to go to other places with my friends. So for that reason, I decided to study for flight attendant, to stay with other people in other countries. That's why.
That's which was the first airline you worked for?
For Copa Airlines during 1 year and 6 months by in ground.
How difficult was it for you to learn English?
Well, learn English for me it's difficult. For other people it's so simple, but for me, because I don't have a good memory, so I read new words and I forget it at the moment. But just practice. When you practice, you try to speak with other people.
That's great. Okay. What motivities you get up every day and go to every flight?
I suppose it's my family. The economically stability. It's important for me, and to know other people, to be happy here, to meet other countries.
What was the difficulty of studying the profession, both economically and academically?
Economic, I don't have any problem with that. I always like my career. And economically, yes, I study in Indo-Americana, and in that time my mom doesn't have the money to pay my university, so she had a debit to pay my university.
Where are you from?
From Bogota.
Oh, that's great. What virtues do you think startups flight attendants should have?
Maybe be a calm people, nice people. Yes, that's two things.
Okay, tell us how was your first flight?
My first flight was from Bogota, Santa Marta, with an excellent crew. I remember all the pilots, the flight attendants when I worked that day, and I remember that they prepared like a party in the beach for me for my welcome in Avianca.
That's cool. What do you recommend starting the profession and what no?
I recommend this profession because you have stability, because you have tickets, no free but too cheap, and are you traveling all the time? I like that. I don't recommend because you have a lot of time in other places and not in your house, so it's difficult for Christmas, for New Year, for birthdays and special days.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome, Geraldine. Nice to meet you.
Nice.
Thank you. Bye.